right? Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory be unto Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham Rakal Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone that rule well. Peace, salutations, and blessings to the hopeful elect, pushing his truth in sincerity throughout the four corners of the globe, in the sincere hopes of being delivered in these last days. All right, this is the brother Yakanan from the GMS England branch, back here with another in transit video. You know, the spirit has been on me heavy this week to and last week really, you know, to do these in transit videos, you know. And you know, while the spirit, you know, is on me, it's necessary to utilize every opportunity that, you know, something comes into your mind, you know, that could be possibly, Lord willing, of edification, you know. And one thing I've been meditating upon, you know, my travels is, you know, the kingdom and, you know, our life in the kingdom, all right? You know, there's many things that, you know, motivate us to do this work. Of course, you know, the scriptures say, through the fear of Yahweh Shem Yahushai do we persuade men. So we're motivated largely by fear, you know, to do what we do, to go out there on the highways and the byways and to preach this word. Now, another thing that motivates me is what Yahushai went through, you know, his sacrifice. All right? When I think about, you know, the passion, you know, you got the passion of Hamashiach, you know, when I think of the passion, you know, the pain, you know, that Yahushua went through, that's a great motivator for me, all right? Because, you know, when you look at the things you're going through in your life, and then you think about the pain, you know, of Yahushua, it really puts things in order. You know, it really motivates you, you know, to want to do better and to, you know, stop complaining as much and be thankful for what you do have. You know, it's very important. And so what that was, you know, the fear, what Yahushua went through, and number 3, you know, the kingdom. You know, meditating upon, you know, the light at the end of the tunnel, which is the kingdom of heaven. You know, what we're going to inherit in the kingdom of heaven, how our life is going to be in the kingdom of heaven. Okay, what it's going to be like to be in a perfect world, what it's going to be like to be in a perfect body, not being subject to transgression, you know, to sin, you know, having, you know, total rule over your spirit, you know, like the scriptures say. Okay, that is going to be, you know, a whole another level for us in the kingdom, and Lord willing, you know, we'll be the elect. Okay, these are things that we should, you know, really be meditating upon, man, because when we go to Colossians, the 3rd chapter, you know, it actually says, you know, to meditate on things above and not things upon the earth. You know, set your affection on things above, roughly paraphrasing, man. So we're always supposed to be meditating on the kingdom of heaven and what that entails. Okay? That entails King David ruling on the throne. That entails, you know, Yahushua having his kingdom. All right? Because remember, the kingdom, you know, is really Yahushua's kingdom. And we just have a part in that kingdom. Okay? As it tells us in Romans, the 8th chapter. You know, we're joint heirs with Yahushua. So this is ultimately all about Yahushua, him having his kingdom and him having his revenge upon his enemies and us too. All right? But it starts with Yahushua. It all starts with Yahushua, the only begotten son of Yahweh. Okay? It's going to be a real beautiful experience to be in the kingdom of heaven, man. to have righteousness reign upon the earth. Okay? To see Jake, at unity with one another. All right? Because remember, the curses, tell us that thy eye shall be evil towards thy brother. Okay? And we see that. We've lived that. We've experienced that. But imagine being in the kingdom where that doesn't even exist amongst the tribes. Where we're just at complete, peace with one another. All the 12 tribes. Okay, just imagine that, man. Just imagine, having women in order, in perfect order, not provoking you to wrath. Okay, not pissing you off. Dressed in modest apparel, having children in complete order. Okay? Society, being in complete order. Food not being poisoned. Okay? These are things, to meditate upon, man, because right now we're living in a kingdom that's completely defiled. All right? The kingdom has been defiled by Esau Edom and his rulership and his ways of rulership. Okay? He doesn't follow the land Sabbath. He doesn't govern the earth in a righteous fashion, right? He governs the earth, in wickedness, man. And he tosses the words of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua and the instruction behind him, like it tells us in the book of Psalms, 50 and 16, if I'm not mistaken. Okay? So that's why the scriptures speak about, a new heavens and a new earth where dwelleth righteousness, man. That's what we're hoping for. That's what we're praying for. That's what we're laboring for, man. The scriptures talk about us laboring to enter into that rest. Okay? Imagine getting into the kingdom, breathing a puff of air. How that's going to feel. We take things like this for granted, but when we breathe that kingdom air, you're going to know how dirty and contaminated, how defiled the air in this kingdom actually is, man. Just that, little element in itself of just breathing. Being in a body that doesn't ache, that doesn't pain. Okay, no toothaches. No arthritis, no type 2 diabetes, whatever ailment you've got, we're not going to experience that in the kingdom. But all of those things are going to put upon our enemies, man. As it tells us in Deuteronomy 30 and 7, if I'm not mistaken. All right? All of these curses that we go through in this kingdom on this side, they're going to be transferred to our enemies, to you other nations, primarily Esau Edom. Okay? But pain is going to be a thing of the past for us, man. Trauma is going to be a thing of the past for the nation of Israel. All right? The scriptures say that the Lord is going to wipe away all tears, man. We ain't going to die. We're not going to cry. Okay? We ain't going to have no tears of, sorrow and sadness in the kingdom of heaven, because our life is going to be perfect. Okay? The way we live is going to be perfect. We're gonna be perfectly following the laws, statutes, and commandments of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. Something that you can't do on this side. Okay? And because we're gonna be perfectly following the laws, statutes, and commandments of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, we are not gonna die. Okay? So we're gonna enter into a state of eternal life. All right, we're not gonna get old, crippled. Okay, we're not gonna, we're not gonna age, to the point of death. Okay, we're gonna live forever. We're gonna be immortal. We're gonna be eternal. And the offspring that we have are gonna be eternal too. Okay, and that's why we're gonna inhabit other realms, other planets, man. All right? In my Father's house is many mansions. So we have a lot to look forward to concerning the kingdom of heaven, man. A hell of a lot to look forward to, man. Because this ain't where it's at. Where we dwell now, in the kingdom of Esau Edom, this ain't where it's at. This is not the end all and be all of existence, of reality, man. This is just an episode, that we have to get through. All right? This is a chapter, that soon is going to pass. All right? Because we're at the end of Esau Edom's kingdom, and it's evident that he's falling. It's evident that his power is waning. And through Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai B'Shem Kodash, we are waxing first through the Spirit, through this knowledge, and then with the return of Yahweh Shai, that process is going to be complete, because we're going to be rulers upon the earth. So these things, should definitely motivate us, man, and keep us going, until these last days, until the Lord makes his return. Think of, the pain of Yahweh Shai. Think of what he went through, man, so we could be here and have this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. Okay? Think of that sacrifice, man, because we make sacrifices on a smaller scale. But keep making those sacrifices, man. Keep denying yourself. Keep Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai at the forefront of the agenda. All right? The scriptures speak about, the affairs of this life. No man that warreth entangleth himself with the affairs of this life. All right? Don't get distracted by the affairs of this life, man. All right? Because at the end of the day, there's nothing that trumps the importance of pushing this word. Okay? There's nothing that trumps the importance of pushing the words of Yahweh B'Hashem Yahweh Shai. Nothing can outweigh that, man. All right? Keep this truth, keep the ministry, keep the pushing of the word at the forefront of your mind. Okay? Be single with that. Okay? Focus on this word. All right? Because that's what's going to deliver us at the end of the day. All right? Is being devoted to Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. And the elect are going to do that anyway. All right? The elect are going to do that. Because it's already written for the elect to be in that spirit, to be diligent. We have no choice, if you are of the elect. Okay? And we're entering into a time, of great temptation. All right? Revelation 3:10. I mentioned that earlier in a video I done in the morning. But I've been thinking about that because, the world is changing. All right? They're changing up the system, and they're making the grid more restricted, all right? And they're, really pushing, that MOTB. They're pushing that agenda. So the more that they push that agenda, and the more the world changes around you, and then finally when they drop that chip, that's going to be that dividing line upon the earth, where people are going to have to make a decision, okay? And then you're going to have a lot of people that's going to fold. You're going to have a lot of individuals that are going to sell out because of the pressure, because of the thought of not having food, the thought of not being able to, feed yourself and feed your family, so on and so forth. So a lot of people are going to fold, man. All right? A lot of brothers that, be wearing garments and, be at the camp. Hey, brothers are going to fold. Okay? But this pray to Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai that you ain't going to be the one that folds, man. Because ultimately it's all up to Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. Okay? You can't make yourself of the elect. But a great sign that you are of the elect is what? Doing the work. Being fervent in his truth. Being continuous. Okay? That's a great sign that you are of the elect. So to remain in that spirit and to pray to Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, B'Shem Kodash, that you can be in that spirit, is of great importance, man. Because, agents has been coming up in the spirit a hell of a lot, man. And I believe that, there's agents in every single camp. There's agents planted in every single camp, man. And the time is going to come when they're revealed. But we don't have to worry about that, man. All right? All we have to do is push the word and do what we need to do, according, to the spirit. All right? Because the agent is going to do what they're going to do. All right? We ain't got nothing to hide. All right? We make everything, public. Everything is open. The same things we say on these videos, concerning Esau being destroyed, his kingdom going down. All right, it's the same thing, you know, we say behind closed doors. Okay, our beliefs are out there. Okay, this is about, hey, the scriptures say, let your light, you know, shine before men so others may see. All people know what we're about, man. All right, everyone knows what we're about. We're about the return of Yahushua and Yahushua destroying this kingdom. Okay, that's what we're about. That's what we push. All right, we ain't into, you know, terrorism, you know, doing things, you know, that these other, you know, extreme, so-called extreme groups do. Okay, no, you know, we're not carnal. The scriptures say, you know, the weapons of our warfare are not carnal but spiritual. All right, we're spiritual men. We have a spiritual message that soon is going to manifest into reality, man. And no one's going to be able to escape that. Okay? So that's what I really wanted to say in this video. Lord willing, it was edifying unto you brothers out there and few sisters listening and learning. Stay strong. Shalom.